Welcome to our video on stress management, where we will explore the powerful secret to reframing negative thoughts and transforming your life. My name is Alex, and I will be your guide throughout this journey. Get ready to learn how to overcome stress and anxiety by shifting your mindset and developing a growth-oriented approach. So, let's dive right in and explore the impact of negative thoughts on our stress levels. Have you ever noticed how a single negative thought can quickly escalate into a full-blown anxiety attack? This is because our brains are wired to respond to negative thoughts as a threat, triggering the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. But what if I told you that there is a way to break free from this cycle of negativity and cultivate a more positive mindset? Insight number 1 is all about recognizing and challenging negative self-talk. You see, our inner dialogue has a profound impact on our mental health and well-being. When we engage in negative self-talk, we reinforce limiting beliefs and thought patterns that can hold us back from achieving our goals. But by learning to recognize and challenge these negative thoughts, we can begin to shift our mindset and develop a more compassionate and supportive inner dialogue. For example, let's say you're getting ready for a big presentation at work, and you catch yourself thinking, "I'm going to fail. I'm not good enough." You can challenge this thought by asking yourself, is this thought really true? Is there any evidence to support it? Insight number 2 is all about practicing mindfulness and self-compassion to reduce stress. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. By cultivating mindfulness, we can learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Self-compassion is also essential for managing stress, as it allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, rather than self-criticism and judgment. For example, let's say you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, and you decide to take a few minutes to practice deep breathing exercises. As you focus on your breath, you begin to feel more calm and centered, and you're able to approach your challenges with a clearer mind. Insight number 3 is all about reframing negative thoughts and cultivating a positive mindset. When we experience a negative thought or emotion, our natural tendency is to resist or suppress it. But this can actually make things worse, as it can reinforce the negative thought pattern and make it more difficult to shift. Instead, we can learn to reframe negative thoughts in a more positive and empowering way. For example, let's say you're feeling anxious about an upcoming event, and you catch yourself thinking, "I'm so nervous. I'm going to mess this up." You can reframe this thought by saying to yourself, "I'm feeling nervous, but I'm also excited and prepared. I've got this." Insight number 4 is all about building resilience and coping skills to manage stress. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and it's essential for managing stress and anxiety. By developing coping skills like problem-solving, self-care, and social support, we can learn to navigate challenging situations with greater ease and confidence. For example, let's say you're going through a tough time at work, and you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed. You can build resilience by reaching out to a trusted friend or family member for support, or by engaging in a relaxing activity like yoga or meditation. Insight number 5 is all about creating a stress-reducing daily routine. Our daily habits and routines have a profound impact on our mental health and well-being, and by making a few simple changes, we can reduce our stress levels and cultivate a more positive mindset. For example, let's say you start your day by practicing gratitude, writing down 3 things you're thankful for. This can help shift your focus away from negative thoughts and cultivate a more positive and appreciative mindset. Insight number 6 is all about setting healthy boundaries to protect your mental health. When we fail to set boundaries, we can become overwhelmed and stressed, as we take on too much and neglect our own needs. By learning to set healthy boundaries, we can prioritize our own well-being and cultivate a more balanced and sustainable lifestyle. For example, let's say you're a people pleaser, and you tend to overcommit yourself by saying yes to every request. You can set a healthy boundary by learning to say no and prioritizing your own needs and desires. Insight number 7 is all about embracing imperfection and letting go of unrealistic expectations. When we strive for perfection, we can create unrealistic expectations for ourselves and others, leading to stress and disappointment. By embracing imperfection, we can cultivate a more realistic and compassionate mindset and learn to accept ourselves and others just as we are. For example, let's say you're a perfectionist, and you tend to beat yourself up over mistakes. You can practice embracing imperfection by acknowledging that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process, and that they can actually be opportunities for growth and development. In conclusion, managing stress and anxiety requires a holistic approach that incorporates physical, emotional, and mental well-being. By applying the insights and strategies outlined in this video, you can develop a more positive and resilient mindset and cultivate a more balanced and sustainable lifestyle. Remember, stress management is a journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Don't be too hard on yourself, and be sure to practice self-compassion and self-care along the way. As we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with a final thought. You have the power to transform your life and overcome stress and anxiety. It's time to take control of your mindset and develop a growth-oriented approach to well-being. You got this, and I believe in you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more motivational content. If you're ready to take your stress management journey to the next level, be sure to check out our upcoming video on mindfulness and meditation. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below with the word motivate. We'd love to hear from you and support you on your journey to well-being. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Finally, I want to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite authors, who said, "The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change their future by merely changing their attitude." This quote reminds us that we have the power to transform our lives and overcome stress and anxiety, simply by shifting our mindset and developing a more positive and resilient attitude. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more motivational content.